Alright guys, so welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, we're going to look at something a little different. Now, you know that there's a ton of headphones out there, and in fact, there's been a ton of them reviewed on this channel. And so it's rare that every now and then you find one that kind of offers something a little different. Now, I found out about these headphones a little while back, and I've been meaning to try to get a hold of them, but their original retail price is $200. So for some reason, I just could never pull the trigger, but I found an incredible deal and it was time to get them. So today, we're going to look at headphones that can actually charge your phone or mobile device while you're listening. And that is the Phaz P2 headphones. Alright, so first off, right out of the box, you can see it's very minimal as far as look goes. Their tagline is energy for music, which that ties into it because these give your mobile devices extra energy because it has a built-in battery. Okay, so before we get into the actual features and all that of the headphones, we need to look at the accessories. As you can see right off the bat, the pouch of these is really different. It's very unique. It has the orange and black coloring. This is able to house the headphones and the other accessories which you'll need at the same time. Alright, so as you can see, while we unzip these, you'll see the headphones are kind of bundled in there along with this little orange tube. Again, this is something very interesting. It looks like something you would find on a boat. For some reason, something that's like a flotation device. But inside you can see cables. We're going to start with the headphone cable. It's just a normal 3.5mm jack on both sides. So if you don't want to use this cable, or if you want to use like the V-Moda Boom Pro mic cable and use these as a gaming headset, you can do that. Right near the part that plugs into the headphones is where they have your controls as far as your play, pause, volume up, volume down. The other beautiful thing about this is just like with V-Moda, they put it very close to where it plugs in because your mic is also built onto here. So if you're taking phone calls, your mic's not really far down the cable and is closer to your mouth. Alright, so the other included cable is a micro USB cable. Now this is for charging the headphones, and that does two things. For one, you have a built-in battery that actually charges your other devices. I think it's like a 2000 milliamp battery. I found that it is not strong enough to charge a Vita, but it is strong enough to charge your phone or your tablet and give you an extra 70% of battery life. So if you're somebody that travels and you want to listen to music and you don't want your phone dying in the process, this is beautiful. With also using these, it will charge the amp that's inside the headphones because it also gives you an amplified sound, and you have a bass boost button to be able to give you 15 decibels more in the bass department. Alright, so now on to the headphones. And another thing to me that just keeps these unique is the fact that these have a carbon fiber design that goes all the way across. And you usually don't see something like this. And the ear cups as well is a different type of material. It is extremely soft and has little breathing holes inside. Now that does allow a lot of the music to leak out. So if you're in an environment where you don't want people to listen to what you're listening to, this may not be something you like. But as far as for me, these were extremely comfortable. As you can see right up top, it's just rubber. There's no padding. It's engineered in a way that it doesn't really require padding. The balance of these and the light weight of these cause it to be extremely comfortable. The ear cups are over the ear, and they are definitely deep enough where your ears will not be touching the drivers of these, and they don't get uncomfortable. Because of the glossy carbon fiber look, these are a fingerprint magnet, so they do, you might want to keep a cloth if you do care about what these look like. Now as far as branding, really minimal. Right where the hinges are, where these do fold in, you see the Phaz logo, and the only other place is on the bottom part of the headband, and that's it. Just like I said, these do fold down very well, and that's so that they can fit into the case that it comes with. Your left and right are also marked on the inside, right where the hinges fold as well. On the right hand side, that is where your power button is located. That is also under this flap where your micro USB port is. That's where you plug them in to charge the headphones. And then above that, you see this part where it says share. It actually has a little piece that stays plugged in so that when you're not using it, dust and everything is not getting inside of them. So if you want to use the share feature, which allows you to plug another set of headphones into these so that somebody else can listen to what you're listening to. And that's pretty handy if you're on a flight or if if you're traveling with somebody, it's awesome for watching movies. Now on the bottom of the left hand side, this is where you see the input for the headphone cable. You also have the full USB size slot. Now that is where you plug in whatever device that you're using if you want to charge the device. And above that you see a little B. Now that B is for boost or bass, but either way it does the same thing. These headphones work without actually having any battery life at all. So now, all these features, there's tons of features, tons of things that this can do, tons of accessories, but how do they sound? How good does a $200 pair of headphones sound? Which, speaking of the price, if you are interested in these on Amazon right now, and I think there's only a few left, they're only $70. And I will tell you right now, before we even get into the sound, $70 is an absolute steal for what you're getting on these headphones. All right, so sound. I'm going to tell you first, without actually turning these things on, using them unamplified, plugging them into my PC and into my phone, they sounded really good. That extra oomph when you turn them on and you're using the amp that's built in just makes them that much better. Picture it this way, if you don't have them amplified, you really are getting a straightforward flat sound. Now why that's important is you can use these to do studio monitoring stuff, or like when I work on videos, I can use it unamplified and hear sounds the way they're meant to be heard. Now obviously if you're listening to music and you want something a little more fun, a little more energy in your sound, just turn them on. That's all you have to do, and it bumps it up a notch. It gives you more volume, it gives you more clarity, it gives your music more life. And mids, bass, and treble sound fantastic when they're turned on. They sound fantastic when they're turned off, but again, realize that you're getting a flat signature. Now, when you turn the boost button on, you would expect, or at least I did, I thought bass was going to be just overpowering. It's going to be way too much, because even amplified, it sounded great. The bass boost button just added just enough to make it a little more punchier. You know, if you're in the market for a pair of headphones that are under $100 and you're not looking for something that's wireless, I highly recommend these. The only thing I will point out, if it needs to be any kind of concern, I don't think that I would be overly confident in the build quality of these. And with saying that, I think it's because it really is all plastic and just a little bit of silicone rubber going inside of them. For some reason, they just put me on the worry side that these are gonna break. As far as like if I tried to pull them out, you see in some videos I'll pull headphones all the way out or I'll twist them, and I honestly just do not feel comfortable doing that with these headphones. And the feature to be able to charge your phone, you don't know how many times that you're looking for a charging port somewhere around you, or if you have to carry around one of those extra portable batteries to be able to give your phone extra life, to know that you have headphones that are slightly over the price of one of the power banks and you're getting great headphones that has the built-in battery, that's pretty damn impressive. So guys, that was my quick review. It was just a product that I've been meaning to get so that I could just test it out and just show you guys that there's some different things out there. Also to point out, the boosted feature, the amp when turned on while using for gaming, and I used my V-Moto Boom Pro mic, sounded amazing. It gave them just enough extra punch and clarity, you know, and it definitely adds to, if you're using them like on the PlayStation 4, it gives you more volume that the controller cannot give you. For $70, I highly recommend them. For $200, maybe I wouldn't spend $200 on them. I don't think it's a ripoff by any means, but I think the fact that you can get them for $70 right now is just an absolute steal. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you guys so much on all the support on all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.